Hello again. I thought the viewers might be interested in the article of mine, to which I give a link in the description to this video. It is, of course, on a theme which I have explored often, that the history of this country is being comprehensively rewritten so that black people can be inserted into it and made to look quite at home. The aim of this imposture is simple. Some people in Britain today object to the large numbers of foreigners and immigrants in their country. Leave aside, if you will, whether they are right or wrong to do so. The fact is that a lot of people do feel this way. Such people can be portrayed as ignorant fools, though, if we can demonstrate that this state of affairs is nothing new and that there have always been large numbers of black people living here. This is behind everything from the creation of the Mary Seacole myth to the widespread publication of the image of John Blank, the Black Trumpeter in Tudor London. It is an insidious form of subliminal brainwashing, which is especially effective if undertaken against children at school. The further back the supposed presence of what are sometimes termed African communities in Britain can be pushed, the stronger the claim of black people in Britain today to be in the country. Let's face it, if we can prove that they have been here for thousands of years, then those making a fuss now about Nigerians moving in next door must be idiots. There's nothing new about having black neighbours. The Romans had the same thing. I will be the first to agree that this is all being done very cleverly, and unless you take the time and trouble to delve into the business, then it's very difficult to dispute what is being said. In the piece to which I give a link, I chose the myth of the Black Romans because that is the furthest back that people are currently trying to push this nonsense, and also because it is the easiest to debunk. By the by, you will observe that in the image of Septimius Severus at the head of the article, he seemed to be distinctly darker than his wife and kid. This is not because he had a darker complexion due to his African heritage. It was a convention when painting Roman families that the man would be shown as rosier and with a darker skin than women and children, who were usually portrayed as being a little anemic. The reason for this was to emphasize that the man was more vital and full of fiery blood. See the same thing even in family portraits of people whose ancestry was entirely and indisputably European during the Roman period.